polishing. Cool. Okay, so my name's Megan. I've taught you guys before. I've taught you for flat work, I think. Maybe at the end of last year.
Bareback, I think it was.
Bareback flat work. That's right. That was fun. How are you going, Daniel?
Yeah, good.
Good?
I'm doing grade 2 at the moment.
You're doing grade 2. And is your horse safe to approach?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So just remember, guys, that when I do gear check, obviously I'm just checking for the fit and the suitability, and the maintenance and the care is up to you. Okay. So just checking the bit fit. Make sure that the bridle is fitted correctly. How's your girth looking? You just tacked
elastic,
up, didn't you?
So
Put your foot in.
I
Just checking the width of your stirrup. Where's your helmet? Okay, so how long have you been riding, Daniel? All your life. And how long have you been riding this horse?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. And what level are you?
Grade 2.
Grade 2. And no medical conditions I need to know about? And do you have a good level of fitness? Cool. All right, everything's all good. What's your name? Libby. Okay. And how long have you been? Oh, sorry. Is your horse safe to approach? Good. And how long have you been riding, Lib?
Since I was 3.
And this horse?
About a year now.
About a year. And obviously he's your horse.
Yep.
Your girth has to go up.
Yep.
And good level of fitness.
Yep.
And do you have any medical conditions?
No.
No. And what grade are you?
Competing at grade 4 at the moment.
Competing at grade 4. Okay, do that girth up for me. And your name? Abby. Yep, I met you before, Abby. That's your stirrup irons. Good. Girth, stitching. And how long have you been riding this horse? Okay. Okay. And obviously she's your horse and she's safe to approach. I was meant to ask you that. And you have a good level of fitness? You think so? And you guys are graded at what?
I haven't actually ever competed. It's just young.
Never competed?
It's
So
the third time out.
do you have a rough idea of what you would be? No, haven't done much jumping. Okay, so we've got a grade 2 rider. We haven't done much jumping. This is good. And I met you before. Tell me your name. Candy. And is your horse safe to approach? Yes. Good. Just checking the bit. Hey.
She'll just hug you to death.
Aww. Girth looks good. How's your stirrup irons and your leathers and all that kind of stuff? How's the fit? Good. Stirrup. Helmet. Good. And how long have you been riding this horse?
About 9 months.
About 9 months. And what level are you graded at?
Not graded.
Not graded. Okay,
But
so
yeah.
yeah,
But she's competed grade 4.
Peter graded 4. Okay, so okay. Do you want to be graded? Do I need to give the DC any feedback or?
Ask them to be graded.
Okay, so I'll watch you today and have a bit of an idea of what I think. Good level of fitness. And no medical conditions, guys? No diabetes or low blood pressure or nothing that's going to affect the way you go today? All right, all good. So, firstly, when we warm up, we're obviously going to practice our 2 and 3 point positions. When we're talking about 2 point position, what 2 parts of the body make contact? Not necessarily the thigh. We've got to take the weight down in our thighs. It's kind of a catch question because 2 point position is just 1, 2 legs. Yeah? So weight, yeah, that's right, I know. So weight down, so you're going to take your weight down into your heel, your lower leg and your knee, and you're going to, like your thighs will act like your suspension, yeah? You're going to take your bottom out of the saddle and make yourself light in the seat. So why is it that we make ourselves light in the seat? That's right, so the horse can have a nice long stride. Very good. Any other reasons why we encourage 2 point position when we're jumping? What's this called? Arch, close, bascule, yeah? So that's the shape the horse takes over the fence, yeah? And the 2 point position allows for a better shape over the fence. All right. Also for young horses, we use 2 point position because young horses don't necessarily hold a person's weight for a long period of time, so it allows their back to get used to sitting on it, I suppose. And 2 point position is also, I suppose, allows for speed as well. So 3 point position is obviously 1, 2 legs, and your pelvic bone. Okay. So 3 point position, the idea is that you still are sitting lighter in the saddle, but you've actually got a little bit more security. So 3 point position is to regulate the rhythm, especially if you're coming into a fence. Yeah, it allows for better control, and it also you obviously can keep your straightness and things like that. So we'll warm up practicing 2 and 3 point positions. What I've done is I've put a ground pole over there, so we'll just warm up in walk, trot and canter, going over the pole, and then we'll progress to the set of chop poles, and then we'll eventually put that 4-leg clover jump up to an upright, and then we've got a bit of a course set up where we can do some striding and stuff like that. So Daniel, if you'd like to lead us, I was going to say you're not on the biggest horse though. If you'd like to lead us, Candy, because you're on the biggest horse, we don't want the big horses running over little horses. Out onto the right rein. So think about straightness. I want you guys to make sure that you've got an even connection in both reins. All right, so ensuring that our horses are not leaning. And so I want you to imagine that I have tied your stirrups to your girth, yeah? Like I've got a piece of twine, so I want you to make sure you can keep your lower leg forward so that you've got a sense of security. Oh, look at his ears, Daniel. Oh, oh, very cute. Okay, when you're ready, going forward to trot, or actually we'll go forward to walk first, and just show me your 2-point position at the walk. Candy, if you want to follow Daniel, just don't get too far away. That's it. Oh, 2-point position, good job. So the idea is, guys, that you're not using the horse's mouth for your balance. So Daniel, can you allow your elbow without tipping? Nice, good job. Keep your lower leg forward there, Candy. Bend your knee a little bit more and push your butt out. Bend your knee more. Yeah, good, well done. Very good. And 2-point position there. Nice, guys. Okay, and 3-point. So pelvic bone, but we're trying not to sit too heavy in 3-point either. So you've still got connection with your pelvis, but it's not like we're sitting trot and dressage, yeah? So still having a bit of a light seat, but we've still got connection through our pelvis. Okay, let's go forward to trot. 3-point position. Nice, well done. So Candy, try not to use your hands too much for balance. So you want to be able to have a nice light contact and a nice balanced seat. So don't let your reins get too long, shorten them up. They don't have to be too round in show jumping. You can have them have their nose up and their neck a little. Is pulling? Yeah. Oh! Okay, do lots of transitions if she's got a bit in the tank. Go forward to walk, forward to trot, forward to walk, forward to trot, get her attention. I've forgotten your name on the bay horse. Abby, sorry Abby. Okay, now, next time you come through, guys, I want you to do 2-point position over the pole on the ground. So do some transitions or do some little half halts there, Candy, because she's getting strong in the hand, yeah? Nice trot, good girl. Take your horse more into your left rein there and make the inside rein a little lighter. Yeah, good. Yeah, better. Oh, not that pole, the next set. This one. That's all right. Oh, don't do that.
I didn't know whether you said pole or pole.
I said pole, that's all right. So Candy, give your inside rein, give your outside rein, and then give both, and try and have a lighter contact, okay? Push your elbow away from your body a bit more. Yeah, but shorten your reins when you do that. So shorten your reins and lengthen your arms. Good. Okay, coming over the ground pole in 2-point position this time. Nice and straight, lower leg forward, keep your sternum up and tipping at the hips. So like you've got a hinge at your hip joint. Allow the elbow, Daniel, watch that you're not locking your elbow. Good, well done. Keep your lower leg forward there, Candy. 2-point position for me, Abby. Good girl. Watch that you're not using your hand for balance. Steady. Lovely. She's a little bit crooked through the neck and through the shoulder. So always trying to push that left shoulder out a little wide and soften the inside hand to get her to step more onto her left shoulder. Okay, once more in 2-point position and a canter departure. Allow the elbow, Daniel. Yeah, and then a canter departure. Ooh, careful. Are you okay? It was a buck departure. Try not to get over. Don't get too far over her neck, Candy. Canter departure there, Ab. Try and keep your sternum open when you go, when you do 2-point. 2-point position and a canter departure. Inside leg forward, outside leg back. Push your inside leg more forward. Good, Daniel. Well done. Well done. And more forward. Yeah, keep going, Daniel. Yeah, just be careful that your lower leg doesn't come back and you don't get in front of the neck. All right, do lots of transitions. Just spend some time doing some transitions, yeah? Allow the rein. Okay, when you come through, I want you to change the rein for me. So do a big figure of 8 through the middle of the arena. Lovely. And allow the elbow. Good. And change the rein for me, Daniel. Do a big figure of 8 through the middle of the arena. And allow the elbow 2-point. So see if you can go 2-point position without her running away from you. Shorten up your reins there, Ab. Good. Steady with the hand. And then change the rein, Abby, when you're ready. Easy. Looks lovely, Daniel. Nice. Get more jump in the canter there. More jump. Go. Inside leg for go. Yeah, better. That's a better canter. Good girl. Watch the... Good girl, steady. And then when you're ready, canter departure. Okay, when you're ready, Daniel, coming down the trot poles that I told you not to before, so come down this way. So, Candy, work on making your reins even lengths and shorter, and push your elbows away from your body. So try not to lock your elbows to your ribs, yeah? So nice and steady, just sit up tall like they're dressage poles, like you're doing grid work. Make sure that you can allow and soften your hand when you go through the poles. Okay, coming through the trot poles, guys, one at a time. Think about the straightness, think about impulsion off the ground, connection on both sides of the bit, and sitting up tall. Push your sternum out, lower leg forward, and be positive. Good, and big pat when you come through. When you're ready, Candy, come through the trot poles. Good. And watch that your left hand doesn't do too much, Daniel. And I'll just make them a bit wider for you. Are you all right, Abby? Yep. So sit up tall, Ab. Try not to tip when your horse is thinking backward. Yeah, like that. Lean back and push the elbow away from your body. So try not to always overcorrect. Nice, that was better. Be positive and give her a pat now, yeah? Because it looks like she's not too brave. So make it really positive, yeah? Sit up tall, nice and positive. Make sure that that right rein has the same connection as your left rein. Yep. This time 2-point, Daniel, all the way through. 2-point position all the way through. Watch that left hand, Daniel, doesn't overcorrect. Nice and soft. Lovely. Balance. Hold your core muscles. Big pat. Lovely. So just stay nice and calm there, Ab. Try not to overcorrect. Better. Allow the hand now. Good. So Abby, if she wants to look down allow her to look down, okay? Allow the stretch through the nose. Are you right, Candy? Do you want to come through the poles in a minute? Good job, guys. Well done. It's got springs in its back legs. Kick it, make it go forward. Keep your lower leg forward. Oh, don't say that. I don't want it to fall off. Keep your bottom in the saddle. That horse isn't allowed to get you out of the saddle. Lean back. Push your hand forward though. Stay in canter. Wonder why it's got the shits.
No, it's like it all the time. She's had like every single person.
Oh.
She's had like every single person now. Like acupuncture, this, that.
And just continues to buck. Has anyone?
It just doesn't. Nothing actually wrong with it. That'll fit in everything.
All right. It has also been a pacer, which means that just steady. I suppose the physical makeup of its muscles might be a bit different, and so when it's asked to canter, it's not been taught to canter properly before, and it might be uncomfortable. All right, so guys, so when we're doing trot poles, generally you're going to set them apart about 1.2 or 1.3 meters, okay, which is about, that one at the end is a little bit too narrow, yeah, because it's about 4 foot, so that's about my 4 foot. Oh my goodness, it's a big kangaroos. So you are going to adjust them. Just steady, Candy. When you're ready, just try not to tip. Try not to tip. Sit up, sit up, sit up. Lower leg forward, lower leg forward. And steady, and come join the group. Come join the group. Yeah, so about 4 foot. So you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like Daniel said, you're going to adjust them dependent on the size of the group that you've got. So they're not going to be that wide for the ponies, and depending on the stride of the horse. But